What's up, people? Allow me to drink some H2O. I got some juicy news for you today. I got some juicy news. Bring them up. Alright, people. Listen up. This is funny. I have no idea if it is ironic or funny or dramatic, but here it goes. Here it goes. Just received some information. A legend, supposedly, that William Bonac did actually contact Brandon Curry to train with him. Mind-boggling, bamboozled, look at that. William Bonac allegedly asked Brandon Curry to train with him. You know what this means? To prep with him for Mr. Olympia. We are 8 weeks off Mr. Olympia, right? You guys remember 2 years ago the drama that this drama queen created? He came to me, wanted to fight with me in a public venue, right? In Dubai, because I told him in a funny way, as a joke, you should go to Kuwait, and he took it bad, right? Obviously, I have no idea. Some say he misunderstood my statement, but doesn't matter. Does it really matter? I mean, he fights with everybody. Look what he did to his trainer. He came to me, he did not even insult me. He did not send me F you or things like that, right? So he did that to his trainer. So he went all out. It was more extreme with his trainer. He said F you, and he gave him the finger, right?
I was fooling myself, man. Putting myself down, my family down, in order to let other people eat from me. Keeping me as a fool and telling me, I love you, man. You know I love you. You're everything to me. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck you.
To his trainer. And as per his trainer, right, Neil, he made a video, which you can see on YouTube. Supposedly, he has a fall-off with several people. I mean, you named it the who's who in the top 6, and supposedly, as per his trainer, Bonac has a fall-off with him.
I could name a lot of very, very, very important people who would be extremely hurt if I was to talk about a lot of the things that William has spoken to me. William Bonac had a falling out with Sean Roden. Then he had a falling out with Dexter Jackson. Then he had a falling out with Cedric McMillan. Then he had a falling out with somebody else.
I'm going to post that video of his trainer Neil alleging that Bonac had issues with a lot of people. So that's that. You guys can make your own conclusion. For me, it's an old story. I don't care about him, not much. But right now, he shows his true colors. Look at him. 8 weeks out in Olympia, he throws off his trainer, and he is definitely not coherent. He starts a ranting video saying, hey, look at me. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Then he proceeds to complain for 3 minutes. For 3 minutes he complains, look at the shithole I live in. So there you have it. Dude is not coherent, he's not consistent, he doesn't even know what he's doing. So worst case scenario, if he was not happy with the 20% he was given to his trainer, it is your fault. It is your prerogative to know how the business works. So you're telling me you're a top 6 bodybuilder since years, and you do not even know how to negotiate your contract with your trainer, and then you cry about it and you whine about it? Why? I mean, Neil was not forcing you to accept 20%. But then he says, oh, I asked the other guys and it was too much. Really? So you wait 5 years to ask around about the percentage and then you whine about it? Okay, if you don't like it, bye. I mean, did he put a gun to your head to accept 20%? As far as I know, as far as I'm concerned, and this has nothing to do with the issue I had with Bonac, I think Bonac is in the wrong here, right? Come on, I mean, Neil did not insult him. He was quite a gentleman. He said he wished him well and he wished he would win.
William is pretty much 8.5 weeks out from the Olympia, and I genuinely believe he has the ability to win the Mr. Olympia. I really hope that he does win the Olympia.
You see? Exactly. I remember what he did to Cedric. I mean, listen to Neil. Neil said that this guy had a fall off with everybody. Cedric, maybe Dax, a lot of people. And right now, I'm coming here towards you, a legend. I just have an information from Kuwait, right? A legend that this guy is asking Brandon to train with him. Where does Brandon train? In Kuwait. And he created all that fuss back in the day because of this. Because I told him, bro, you should go to Kuwait. And he took it back. And now he wants to go to Kuwait, supposedly. How is that logical for you? How is that logical for you? You see what I mean? That's that. When we talk about physically, the guy is superb. He has some crazy features. If we stick to his physique, he deserves several wins. But with all due respect, his behavior is just not loyal, dude. Like when he came to me in Dubai, I frankly thought he came to shake my hands. And then he went berserk, he went ballistic. Dude, why do you call me out? Stay in your lane. Dear me. And now, he is shooting himself in the foot. I mean, this guy is getting old. I have no idea how old he is. But probably he's pushing 40. And as you guys know, bodybuilding years are like dog years, dude. Are like dog years, you will not last. And now he comes to confess that he is broke. He is broke. Living from a paycheck to a paycheck. And then what? This is it? You have yourself to blame, dude. Why do you blame your trainer? Give him 20%. 20%? So you have 80% for you. What the hell is it? Come on, man. And so, whichever side you want to look at it, he is in the wrong, in my opinion. You should have known better. Negotiate a contract. If you're not happy with 20%, say it, and then bye. Why do you come after 5 years saying, okay, I'll just send him my pictures, and he says the lighting is not okay, and then you insult him? Come on, you're an adult dude. You insult him with an FU and give him a finger. I don't know, Neil is like 50 or more. Come on, have some respect, dude. It's not respectful. Do you think that Mr. Olympia and the IFBB will basically reward a guy like you, especially in this year? There is already too much drama happening with Sean Roden, who has been Me Too'd, right? It's the saddest year in the history of bodybuilding, right? Kai Green not competing. Supposedly Phil Heath did not even sign the contract yet, right? Big Ramy not even qualified yet. Supposedly Big Ramy is going to do the Tampa Pro, which is 2 weeks before Mr. Olympia tried to qualify. Will it be good? I don't think so. He's a big guy. Big guys do not maintain shape that much. So we'll see how it goes. So it's a sad year. And I got this Bonac coming from nowhere, from the woodwork, insulting his trainer in social media and giving him the finger, blaming him for being poor. Come on, dude. And then blame him, saying that he pays a rent $3,000 in Boca. So what? Do you think it's all your money, your 20%? Okay? If you do the math, if 20% is $3,000, dude, you are rich. That means you're keeping, I don't know how much. You're keeping at least, let's do the math, $15,000? But that's not saluted. But as I said, supposedly, and I tried to confirm this with you guys, that this guy proposed to Brandon to train with him. And where does Brandon train? Kuwait. And all this drama back in the day started because of Kuwait. You guys know why? Because he was busting the balls of Rolly. He said to Rolly, why do you train in Kuwait? Come back to Holland. As you guys know, Rolly is from Curaçao. Curaçao is an island somehow related to Holland, to the Netherlands, right? So they speak Dutch. It was some sort of a colony. So he told him, don't train in Kuwait, come with us in Holland. So you want Rolly to be broke, just like you? And now, supposedly you want to go to Kuwait? Dude, what do you want? Seriously. This guy is a drama queen. And that's that. I told him back in the day, for me, he was acting thuggish. Right now, he confirmed that, insulting his trainer on social media with an FU. Come on. You guys can see the interview of Neil. He spoke to several outlets. For me, he's a gentleman. he's poised, he's respectful. And even if he was insulted by Bonac, he did not insult him back. He said he wished him well, and he wishes he wins Mr. Olympia. As simple as that. And furthermore, this Bonac tried to create issues between Neil and Mr. Olympia 2012. 212. Flex Lewis. He was saying that basically Neil was talking bad about Flex. Really? Why do you do that? Come on. So that's that, guys. It's a sad state because frankly, physically, Bonac is in the mix. Frankly, he is. Although I told him back in the day, in the heat of the moment, I told him, bro, you will not be top 6. But obviously that's BS. We all know it's not true. He's top 6 all day, every day. But you can speculate. You can speculate why he created this drama 8 weeks before Mr. Olympia. Maybe, I'm just saying maybe he wants to have all the money for himself and did not want to give 20% to Neil and created this drama just like that, out of the blue, from the woodwork, coming to insult and saying the F word. That's that. I'm just being honest here. Not being bitter about whatever happened back in the day. Because for me, he paid for it. He paid dearly for that. And look at him now. What is his future? Some say he would have to go to WWE. Maybe. Bonac, I've heard the news like a year ago. I heard the news, I don't know if it's true or not, but that Bonac was entertaining the idea of becoming a WWE fighter. Go there. You can express your anger. If you have anger issues, go to WWE. Right? Try to do better cardio though, with all due respect. Do better cardio, Bonac, because in that video when you were whining and crying about your house, you were barely breathing. You're breathing and your cardiovascular is not loyal, Bonac, with all due respect. I'm not being a drama queen, I'm just stating what it is. Obviously. And that's that. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section and be absolutely saluted. Dearie me. Yeah, maybe I should hook you up once and for all for Kuwait. Hey Bonac, go to Kuwait. Go to Kuwait. You should go to Kuwait. And next time if you meet me, tell me if you got triggered again. Maybe we can meet again in Dubai. So come to me and tell me if this triggers you. Right, so I'll say in front of the world, Bonac, you should move to Kuwait so you'll save money, right? Everything is free there. Even your food will be free, right? Maybe I should hook you up. If it triggers you, if we meet in Dubai, just come back to me and say to me again. Maybe you will give me your finger and insult me like you did to your trainer. No salute upon they, kid. No salute. Have a nice one. Hey, me, people. I'm home. Literally finished it out an hour and a half ago. But look at this. Pump stays loyal. Absolutely saluted if you ask me, isn't it? Really is.